on behalf of the AFC President, Sheikh Salman bin Ibrahim Al Khalifa, to offer you all a warm welcome to today's final round draw for the AFC Asian Qualifiers Road to Qatar. We must congratulate the 12 teams who have reached this stage after an exciting qualification competition. It was a great campaign that was successfully and safely completed under very challenging circumstances. And we convey our appreciation to all our member associations, as well as the 7 centralized hosts for putting in place the highest health and safety standards. Now we turn our attention to the final round of qualification for the FIFA World Cup Qatar 2022. So let us review the pots for today's draw. Our first pot is pot 6, where we have Vietnam and Lebanon, the 11th and 12th ranked teams. In pot 5, we have Oman and Syria. Iraq and China PR go to pot 4. They are ranked 7th and 8th in the AFC ranking. Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates will be in our pot 3. Pot 2 is for Australia and Korea Republic, our 3rd and 4th ranked teams. And finally, the highest seats in our draw today, Japan and Islamic Republic of Iran. Now that all is set, we are ready to start the draw. Let's start with pot 6 and see which team will play in the 2 groups. The first team drawn, which will be positioned in A6, is Lebanon, second time in the final round World Cup qualifiers. Lebanon will be placed in A6. And let's confirm the remaining team going to position B6 is Vietnam, first time in the World Cup qualifiers final round. Pot 5 has our 9th and 10th ranked teams. Let's see who will join Lebanon in Group A, position A5. It will be Syria, reached the World Cup qualifiers Asian playoff for the FIFA World Cup 2018, Syria. And the other team in pot 5 is Oman, second time in the World Cup qualifiers final round, Oman. Right, we move to pot 4 and see whether it is Iraq or China PR who will join Group A. Position A4. Iraq qualified once for the FIFA World Cup in 1986. Iraq. And in position B4, it will be China PR, qualified for the FIFA World Cup in 2002. Now, the first half of the draw is now complete, but there is no halftime break. We continue straight to pot 3. Now, pot 3 has the 5th and 6th place teams, Saudi Arabia and United Arab Emirates. Let's see which one will be in Group A. In position A3, UAE, United Arab Emirates, qualified for the FIFA World Cup 1990. That means the remaining team should be positioned in B3, Saudi Arabia. Qualified 5 times for the FIFA World Cup, 1974, 1998, 2006, 2014, and 2018, Saudi Arabia. We are getting closer to the top seats. Pot 2 has Australia and Korea Republic. Let's see which one gets a spot in Group A. And will be for position A2. Korea Republic qualified 10 times for the FIFA World Cup, 1954, and consecutively from 1986 to 2018, Korea Republic. And in position B2, it of course must be Australia, qualified for the FIFA World Cup 1974 and 2006 and 2018, Australia. We have one more pairing to draw, Asia's top-ranked national teams, Japan and Islamic Republic of Iran. Which of them will join Group A? Islamic Republic of Iran qualified 5 times for the FIFA World Cup, 1978, 1998, 2006, 2014, and 2018. That means the last team to join Group B in B1 should be, and for sure it is Japan, qualified 6 times for the FIFA World Cup, 1998, 2002, 2006, 2010, 14, and 18, Japan. That concludes the draw for today and confirms these 12 teams' road to Qatar 2022. On behalf of the AFC and the AFC President, I would like to wish all the teams, players, as well as the coaches in virtual attendance today, the very best of success. Back to you, Junwan.
Thank you, Dr. Windsor. From the faces of the coaches on the screen, I can see a mixture of emotions. The teams know who they're up against to secure their place for the FIFA World Cup in Qatar. Now, back to the draw results. Clearly, some intriguing ties are in store for Asian football fans. I'm sure all of you who are watching now are eager for the matches to kick off in September. So speaking of which, let's go over the 2 groups again. In Group A, we have Islamic Republic of Iran, Korea Republic, UAE, Iraq, Syria, and Lebanon. And for Group B, we have Japan, Australia, Saudi Arabia, China PR, Oman, and Vietnam. The draw results and the match schedule will be made available through AFC's official website and official social media platforms. Before we let you go, let me quickly remind about the final qualifying stage. The winner and runner-up from each of the 2 groups will qualify directly to the FIFA World Cup. And the 2 best third-place teams will be played in the Asian playoff, with the winner of that match obtaining the final ticket to the Intercontinental Playoff match. That is all from me today. Thank you to AFC commercial partners for your support and very best luck to the 12 participating teams. May the matches be played in the spirit of fair play. And wherever you are, please remember always